so this is fun because tomorrow's show features St. Augustine Pirate Museum.
Yes.
Thanks for getting that. That's a good get, man. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
So,
big for y'all.
so you wanted to do?
So to get us ready, we're gonna test our fucking
There you go,
mirror
just
knowledge.
keep going.
Fun fact, though, really, seriously, this is actually real. I'm related to Captain Morgan.
Shut up.
No, really. Like the actual Captain Morgan, like the.
Ah, we both did it. I love it.
What's up?
Okay, see if you can get us some rum
Not
then.
related to any pirates, but I have been playing a bunch of Assassin's Creed, Black Flag.
There you go.
Some way I'm like close to the pirates.
Okay.
All right,
what you
shiver
got
me
for us?
timbers. Let's get down to this. All right, Measle, Clo Dog, let's roll it. Question
I'm
one.
excited to have them in studio tomorrow.
Yeah.
Though. That'll
What
be cool.
Jamaican pirate haven was ruined by a massive earthquake in 1692?
Oh, whoa.
Tortuga, Glen Bay, St. Mary's Island, or Port Royal?
Ugh, I have no idea.
You learn something new every day. That's why it's called trivia.
Okay.
I'll go with D.
I'll go with A.
Royale.
Let's roll it. Port
Oh,
Royal.
good job.
That is correct.
Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, very
It
cool.
was actually ran by the British, believe it or not.
Fun
Imagine,
fact.
yeah, everything was run by the British in
British,
1692.
the British, the Spaniards, who am I forgetting? The Portuguese.
Yep.
All right, what am I forgetting? Oh, well.
No. He's like, on to the next question.
All right, here we go. Dave, I think you had this
yes.
yesterday.
Yeah.
What medical problem was
Oh, it's
caused
scurvy.
by lack of vitamin C that many sailors get? Jordan, you said scurvy.
That's correct.
Yes.
Measle, Clo Dog, let's roll it.
Clo Dog.
It is scurvy. So apparently pirates would eat limes to
Yes.
help prevent scurvy, which
right.
is
Yeah.
interesting. So now
They would just eat the limes.
They would eat the limes. Obviously, I think they would peel it, but what do
Well,
I
yeah,
know?
yeah. Well, I actually had a girlfriend, and
With
she said that
scurvy?
her mom. No, that was
Scurvy? Oh my
no.
God.
So we went
still get that?
we went to lunch one time, and she had lemons like for her tea, but then she started eating the slices as well
Okay.
with the rind.
Because she's trying not to get scurvy.
Maybe I don't know, no. But she
What
said
type
her
of
mom.
savagery is
I
that?
remember acting, like this is. Oh my gosh, how can you do that? And she said my mom did it when she was pregnant with me, meaning her.
Okay.
So I think like maybe
you're
it was
like,
just
are you
passed
pregnant?
down. No, I don't know. Maybe it was just like passed down through.
Interesting. Okay.
I've never seen anyone else eat the rind.
I think she's just trying not to get scurvy, which
I
I
think so.
respect.
I think so too.
Pirate
As teenagers, that's
101.
probably not top of mind, but maybe.
All right, which city is known as the historic home of many pirates, including the legend himself, Blackbeard? Charleston, South Carolina, Galveston, Texas, Savannah, Georgia, or homegrown St. Augustine,
Oh, I feel like
Florida?
Probably should know this, but
I think it's
don't.
Charleston.
Okay, then I'll say
I'm not 100% sure though.
Galveston. I don't know.
Clo Dog, Measle, roll it.
If it's
Yes!
oh, good job.
South
Okay,
Carolina.
Yeah, Charlestown.
you're doing pretty good with this.
Home of Blackbeard. Do y'all know his actual name?
Nope.
It's Edward Teach.
Oh,
Good
Little
job,
fun
Edward
fact.
Teach.
Edward Teach.
Yeah.
Blackbeard.
living in Charleston did not help me.
It's the pirate
I might
blood.
have known that back in
It's
the
the
day. Did
pirate
not
blood.
retain it. There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Nobody
All right,
wants
what do
to
we
live
have
in
next?
Galveston, that dirty water. Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
What infamous pirate was known for his cunning and was a former governor of Jamaica?
Oh,
Captain
what?
Kidd, Blackbeard, your ancestor, Captain Henry Morgan, or Jean Lafayette?
Lafitte. Jean Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte.
Lafitte.
All right, I'll do D.
D.
don't
Jean
know.
Lafitte.
What do you think?
No, it's definitely not Jean Lafitte. Give me Blackbeard.
Roll it.
Oh, it's my relative. Boo.
Dang.
Boo on
Okay.
me.
All right.
Shaking in Davy Jones' locker, disappointed.
I know, yeah. There's so,
Jean
no
Lafitte.
run for me.
Jean
Oh
Lafitte.
yeah, Governor of Jamaica. I didn't.
Yeah,
really
Jean Lafitte.
fully-
So like Jean Lafitte, he actually
Wouldn't that be French?
supposedly buried treasure in Lake Charles, which is
Yep.
where I spent a lot of time growing up.
Okay, that makes sense.
Blackbeard.
French,
South
Louisiana.
Carolina. Captain Kidd, I think he was captured by the government and hung. And then Captain Henry
All
Morgan.
these people met some really gnarly demise.
That's how I want to go out, baby. Lock me up. Let's
No
go.
way.
Next question.
Give me that
Clo
buried
Dog.
treasure is what I want. All right, what was the name of the pirate ship?
What was the name of the pirate ship captained by the one and only Blackbeard?
That one, yeah.
Queen's and Revenge, the Black Pearl, Royal Fortune, or the Flying Dutchman?
Oh my
dun, dun.
gosh, I've heard of the Flying Dutchman.
Dun, dun,
I've
dun,
heard of
dun,
Black Pearl.
dun. What you
Oh
got?
man, let's say Black Pearl.
Yeah, that's what I would say too.
Okay. Did I get
Oh no, it's the Queen Anne's Revenge.
Queen.
Oh
That's
no.
okay, David. You're still winning. So. These are complete. I don't know anything about
That's
pirates.
why it's
Heard that,
called
but I just didn't realize
trivia. You learn something new every day.
Was that the last one?
Yes, that is the last
Okay,
one.
so
That
David
is the
won.
Queen's-
All right, there we go.
And I'll be so interested to see what they have for us tomorrow,
So tomorrow
on the
they're
show.
bringing some of Blackbeard's personal weapons.
No way.
I believe
Let's sword
it's
fight.
the cutlass or the blunderbuss. So they're bringing one of the two items. They're super stoked, and they'll even bring a pirate for us.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. That's going to be really fun. Well, thank you for that,
Yeah,
Matt.
thank you, Matt. That was
I've realized
really
I
cool.
know nothing about pirates except
And I know
Scurvy.
a little. Except for Scurvy.
All we know is who's on the bottle of rum.
That's right.
There you go, Captain Morgan.
Captain
Well, there's a
Morgan.
couple of them. Let's
All
go to the
right.
kitchen.